used to shine like city lights. Now I just survive my nights. I had wings, I had a throne. Now I'm learning how to be alone. I remember when my phone would never sleep. Now nobody even checks on me. Funny how the silence screams so deep. When the world forgets who you used to be. Champagne glasses, expensive lies, fake congratulations, plastic smiles. Everybody loved me for my highs. Nobody stayed for my trials. I was young, I was proud, I was blind. Fought forever, man, all the time. Life just hit like a grand design. Now I'm just what's left behind. Tell me, where do broken kings belong when their empire is gone? When their power is done? Do they fade or do they stay strong, or just pretend nothing's wrong? I was a beautiful ruin waiting to fall, standing so high I could lose it all. Nobody hears you after the call, when you got nobody left to call. I was a beautiful ruin made of gold, heart so young but my soul so old. Nobody tells you the truth, they souls that even warm hearts can die cold. Pain got permanent residence in my head. Hope and happiness officially dead. Dreams I built now a hospital bed. Future I saw now a road full of dread. Tick-tock going goes my time. Lost everything in my prime. Used to call this life all mine. Now I just read between the lines. I saw who stayed when I couldn't stand, who just vanished like written in sand. When you fall you finally understand loyalty ain't something you can demand. Maybe I was too proud to see how fragile all this could be. Maybe life just disagreed with the man I tried to be. Do you hear me? If I fake, will I be free? I was a beautiful ruin, burning slow. Nobody sees what you never show. Carrying storms nobody knows, smiling through personal. I'm just surviving my state. I lost the world, but I found the truth. The loudest cries are silent in you. Voices in my head saying I'm not enough. Every single failure got my name in blood. I try to be strong but I'm giving up, carrying a heart that the world made rough. They told me be a man, never show your pain, so I learned how to smile while I go insane. Every single loss still inside my brain, like 1,000 scars that will still remain. I'm so tired, I'm so tired of this life. Lost inside my failure, habibi, hear me cry. Walking through the fire while I'm asking why. If pain is my destiny, I won't deny. But how much more before I say goodbye? No savior coming when you hit that floor. No helping hands knocking at your door. They love your shine but ignore your war. They want your wins but they hate your scars. I was at the top, now I'm underground. Used to hear applause, now I hear no sound. Used to wear a crown, now I wear a frown. Life hit different when you're falling down. I remember nights in a penthouse view. Now I'm staring at a hospital room. Doctor said you never walk again. That was the day my whole world met doom. Friends disappeared like they never stayed. Love turned cold and slowly decayed. Money gone and respect just faded. I met the real world, unfiltered, unshaded. And maybe pain is the price we pay.
Everybody wakes up wanting to be the bad guy. Sometimes the world just teaches you how.
I wasn't born with a heart this cold. I wasn't made to walk alone. Every scar is a story told of how a good man turned to stone. I tried to love, I tried to care, I tried to always play it fair, but pain was the only thing there when I needed someone there. I was the type to give my last piece of bread, even when I barely had enough of myself. Instead, I used to fight for words I said, now silence living in my head. They said kindness comes back around, but mine just fell straight to the ground. Every time I helped someone up, I was the one left face down. I learned some lessons way too late. Good hearts often carry heavy weight. Trust is just a risky trade and loyalty starts to fade. Tell me why the pure ones break the most, why the real ones end up ghost, why the ones with open souls end up with the deepest toes. I wasn't born with a heart this cold. I wasn't made to lose my soul. Every wound just took its toll. Now I'm just playing a different role. Something changed inside my chest, empathy put down to rest. Now I calculate what's best, feelings failing every test. I don't hate, I just don't feel. That's the scary part, that's real. Pain became my only shield. Now I finally learned to deal. Used to see the good in people, now I see the patterns clear. Everybody's mostly equal, driven mostly by their fear. Feelings aren't born, they're designed by betrayal over time. By every moment they stay kind, when the world just stayed blind. You can only break a soul so long before it forgets how to belong. I wasn't born to be this way, I just adapted to the pain. Every loss I couldn't save turned my sunshine into rain. I didn't choose this darker road, I just walked where I was thrown. Now I finally understand why the cold survive alone. If you ever meet a cold person, remember, they were probably warm ones. Sometimes I wonder if I'm living, or just not dying. I'm just trying not to break tonight, fighting demons I can't name tonight. Smile on my face but it's fake tonight. I just hope I make it through the night. I'm just trying not to fall apart, broken memories in my heart. If I vanish in the dark, tell my story through these scars. I got pressure in my pulse and aggression in my brain. Learned the hard way, pleasure always comes attached to pain. People love you when you're shining, disappear when comes the rain. I seen loyalty evaporate like writing in the rain. I was building something bigger, now I'm dealing with the fall. Used to feel 10 feet tall, now I'm barely standing tall. Every text inside my phone now just echoes empty halls. Funny how your whole existence can just shrink inside four walls. Tell me why the strong ones always bleed inside. Tell me why we always got to hide inside. Tell me why I feel more dead alive every single time I try. I'm just trying not to break tonight, fighting demons I can't name tonight. Smile on my face but vanish in the dark. Tell my story through these scars. Yeah. Yeah. I hear my own voice echo in the dark. Every dream I had is falling apart. Tried to fix my soul, but I lost the parts. Now I'm just a ghost with a beating heart. I've been walking through the city with a million thoughts. Everybody smiling, but their eyes are lost. I was chasing gold, now I'm paying the cost. So my peace of mind, yeah, I feel exhausted. Double faces in a world full of mirrors. Fake love getting louder in my ears. Try to drown pain with some whiskey and beers, but the truth comes back with my deepest fears. Tell me why it never feels enough. Why the road always gotta be this rough. I gave everything, I gave my trust. Now my heart is turning into dust. I'm running on empty, no fuel in my chest. Carrying pressure, got pain in my breath. Smile on my face, but I'm close to the edge. I'm fighting myself in my own head. Running on empty, I'm losing the light. Screaming inside, but I'm silent. This is living, then why do I fight? Why do I fight? Just to survive. Cold nights, no sleep, overthinking again. Broken hopes, same smoke, drowning deep in the pain. No friends when the money disappears in the rain. Funny how they love you when you win in the game. I saw angels turn demons real quick. Saw loyalty and over real slick tricks. Now my circle's small, yeah, it's real strict. Trust issues got my mind on a kill switch. If I disappear, would they notice me? Or just post a quote like they knew me? I'm tired of pretending I'm okay. I'm breaking slowly more every day. I'm running on empty, my soul feeling numb. All of these battles I already lost. Still I keep moving no matter the cost. Even if everything I loved is gone. Running on empty, but still I stand. Blood on my dreams, scars on my hands. Maybe I'm broken, maybe I am, but I'll die trying to be who I am. Running on empty, still breathing, still breathing. I had everything a man could ever need. Money, power, people watching me. Now I talk to shadows in my sleep, trying to remember who I used to be. Penthouse view, 45th floor. Now I can't even walk to the door. Life went silent after the roar. Nobody calls me anymore. Doctors talking like I'm not there. Cold white walls and empty air. Said my spine broke beyond repair. That's when I met real despair. Flowers came for about a week. After that, just silence speak. Turns out love is kinda weak when you're Nobody answers your call. Now I'm a king without a kingdom, a voice without a freedom, a soul fighting its demons, searching for a reason. King without a crown now, lost but I won't bow down. Even if I drown now, I won't let them see me down. I met myself in the mirror today. You look tired, turned gray. Asked myself when I lost my way. Didn't have a word to say. Anxiety sitting next to my bed, depression living inside my head. Every promise I ever said feels like lies from someone dead. Nights are long when you can't escape. Time moves slow when you feel this way. I learned success is just born with fate, and loss is the only thing that waits. Now I'm a king without a kingdom, a voice without a freedom, a soul fighting its demons, searching for a reason. King without a crown now, lost but I won't bow down. Even if I drown now, I won't let them see me down.
Come closer, don't be shy. I won't bite unless you like it. Come a little closer, tell me what you hide. I can be a chaos, I can be a guide. Every word you whisper, every little lie, I'll turn it into something you can't deny. You're playing fearless but your hands still shake. Every move you make is a small mistake. You think you lead and think you're in control, but I already mapped out your soul. You feel the tension in your chest. You try to fight it, but it spreads. Every second you resist, you fall deeper in the mist. You fall in my velvet trap. No way out when I react. You think you're in control tonight, but I'm the one inside your mind. You feel the pull, you can't go back. Every step fades into black. You say my name like it's a sin, but you still let me pull you in. You love the danger, love the thrill. I see the cracks you try to fill. You dress it up like you're immune, but you're addicted way too soon. Your voice is steady, but your eyes confess. You're drowning slowly in the mess. You try to read me, try to flip the game, but you don't even know my name. Every heartbeat out of sync, every truth you try to shrink. You don't notice when it bends, how the game begins to end. You fall in my velvet trap. No way out when I react. You think you're in control tonight, but I'm the one inside your mind. You feel the pull, you can't go back. Every step fades into black. You say my name like it's a sin, but you still let me for it for. Stay right there, don't look away. I like you better when you obey. No way out at all. You fall in my velvet trap. No way out when I react. You tried to run but lost your track. Now you're never coming back. You feel the pull, you can't escape. Every truth begins to break. You gave me all you tried to say. Now you're begging when you're begging. Come closer, just one more step. That's it. Now stay.
I don't chase truth, nah, truth chases me. Eyes on your pulse, I can feel what you breathe. Micro expressions, I map every lie. You blink twice fast when you try to deny. I sip on your fear like it's age in a glass. You talk in circles, I cut through the mask. Every move you make already rehearsed. I saw your ending before your first word. You think you're hiding, now you're transparent. Your soul's got patterns, and I just scan it. A smile so warm, but the mind is violent. I solve your chaos in perfect silence. I read you like ink on a broken page. Every dark thought that you tried to cage. You play your game, but I wrote the stage. I see your soul, I don't need your face. I read you like ink, no need for proof. Your lies all dance when I step in the room. You call it magic, I call it truth. You never knew I was reading you. Wait, let me break it, dissect it, detect it. Your nervous ticks, yeah, I already checked it. You flexing, projecting, but mentally wrecked. And every deflection's a subtle confession. I weaponize silence, you panic in seconds. Your pupils dilate when you hide your intentions. You're talking tough, but your rhythm is off. Your heartbeat snitches, you're giving me all. Past in your posture, guilt in your tone. You built a persona, but left it exposed. I don't need clues, I don't need a trace. Your whole damn story is written on face. Don't try, I know every reason why your secrets scream inside your eyes. And I just translate the lies. I read you like ink on a shattered mind. Every hidden scar that you left behind. You play your part but you're out of time. I knew you ran from the first line. I read you like ink, no need to chase. Every dark truth that you can't erase. You tried to run but you left a trace. Inside your eyes I saw your face. I used to believe in the light in your eyes. Now all I see is a perfect disguise. A home full of laughter, it burned into screams. Now silence is louder than all of my dreams. I try to hold on, I try to pretend, but broken things never really mend. You see the calm, you but you never look beneath my face.
I'm a ghost in a smile you'll never read, a shattered reflection of what I used to be. You see a calm face, but underneath there's a storm you'll never reach. Never reach. Come closer. Don't be shy, I won't bite unless you like it. Come a little closer, tell me what you hide. I can be your chaos, I can be your guide. Every word you whisper, every little lie, I'll turn it into something you can't deny.
You're playing fearless, but your hands still shake. Every move you make is a small mistake. You think you're leading, think you're in control, but I already mapped out your soul.
You feel the tension in your chest. You try to fight it, but it spreads. Every second you resist, you fall deeper in the mist. You fall in my velvet trap. No way out when I react. You think you're in control tonight, but I'm the one inside your mind.
You feel the pull, you can't go back. Every step fades into black. You say my name like it's a sin, but you still let me pull you in. You love the danger, love the thrill. I see the cracks you try to fill. You dress it up like you're immune, but you're addicted way too soon.
Your voice is steady, but your eyes confess you're drowning slowly in the mess. You try to read me, try to flip the game, but you don't even know my name.
Every heartbeat out of sync, every truth you try to shrink. You don't notice when it bends, how the game begins to end.
You fall in my velvet trap. Nowhere when I react. You think you're in control tonight, but I'm the one inside your mind.
You feel the pull, you can't go back. Every step fades into black. You say my name like it's a sin, but you still let me pull you in.
Don't fight it, you already lost. Every thought you thought was yours was mine before it formed. Stay right there, don't look away. I like you better when you obey.
Velvet trap, trap, velvet trap.
You fall.
You fall. No way out. You fall. No way out.
You fall in come